It's 617 tonight. Jason Michael here. Didn't quite make that record high today, but sure felt good.
Oh, yes, it really did. We're going to be exchanging the T-shirts, and maybe if a few of you at home had on some shorts today, you're going to be exchanging those for some sweaters and jackets for us tomorrow, because we are flipping over the calendar and we're going right back into knee-deep of fall come tomorrow. It begins tonight, though, as we have more cloud cover moving in across northeast Ohio. Temperatures were exchanging from the 70s, moving to the 60s, and eventually moving into the 50s overnight with some light rain moving through. So here's a look at what we're tracking. That cold front is likely to bring some potent cold air coming down from Canada that will linger through at least the start of the weekend before we kind of change the tide up a little bit and moderate our temperatures. Windy and rainy conditions can be expected, at least for the snowbelt region for tomorrow. No snow showers, but we still have some lake effect showers to talk about here. But the weekend outlook doesn't look too bad as well. So here's what the rainfall accumulations look like as far as the Euro model is forecasting. I think it's going to be hit and miss showers for us tomorrow with more cloud cover moving back in, but with the windy conditions, despite even surface temperatures being the mid to low 50s, it could likely feel like the upper 40s to low 50s. The frontal boundary is still draped across the northern plain. It is just crawling through, but it will be here as we wake up for tomorrow morning. You can see we're 40s, even exchanging over to 50s and 60s from Chicago, extending all the way over towards Cleveland, still some 60s over towards Pittsburgh. It is extending down, you can see, traversing all the way back towards Missouri. But you can see here, right across the northern Great Lake region, yeah, a little bit of mixed precipitations. Despite that not moving into northeast Ohio, the cold air will be running right on through us here, not getting down to the 30s per se, but we will be getting there in the upcoming weekend. So we got a light wind coming out of the southwest right now, which is a warming wind. This is why we have the 60s leading towards the 70s, stretching from Elyria all the way back over to Cuyahoga County. Still some upper 60s there as far as Ashtabula goes. But notice what happens here in your National Designer hour-by-hour forecast. That southwest wind changing to a west wind around midnight, and then eventually changing to a northwest wind by the time we get to tomorrow morning. So there's the periodic showers coming on through. There's the frontal boundary. Temperatures are likely to flirt with the mid to low 50s to start us out on Friday, and we could get a couple breaks here as far as the surface goes, allowing for a little bit more sunshine to heat up the surface, and then we'll fall back down thereafter. So mid 50s will probably be the best we'll do in some areas for tomorrow, and then we'll be back into the upper 40s to low 50s around dinner time for us tomorrow. So we could have some areas falling throughout the day rather than just coasting. We'll have some light showers to contend with as far as Friday night football goes. And then once we go to bed, Friday night heading in towards Saturday, that's when the temperatures are certainly going to be dropping. And we could be talking about a freeze for some areas inland, such as Mansfield, 32 for you, 36 you can see for Worcester, just above the freezing mark for Dover, New Philadelphia. And you can see there near low 40s expected for Cuyahoga County, extending over towards Ashtabula. Hit and miss. Veiled sunshine expected on Saturday around high noon. We could warm things up just a little bit, as I said before, mid to upper 50s possible for Saturday, but we'll still have that north wind to contend with. Overnight conditions, 50s widespread. A few upper 40s could be possible for the Guardians game. First pitch tomorrow at about 12:07. Cloudy and windy. Prepare for it. Dress for it. With a light sprinkle could be possible as well. Tomorrow on the hour, as far as northeast Ohio is concerned, 50s just coasting us right on in with mostly cloudy skies. But a sliver of hope could be possible once you're west of the Mississippi. 6 to 10 day outlook. Below average conditions across northeast Ohio. That Union Home Mortgage 7-day stair-stepping back into the mid to upper 60s by midweek. Another frontal boundary this time next week.